Hi, I'm Robert Auerbach, and I'm an advanced certified practitioner of Rolf Structural Integration, also known as Rolfing. Now, people of course want to know what I do, how does the work work, what kind of results they can expect. And I could talk to you for hours about this work. It's certainly impacted my life, and that's why I do it. But more than anything I could say to you, if you were to look at an after and before picture of a client, before they ever had any structural integration body work, and after their 10 sessions were over, you would see some amazing changes like the ones in this photograph here. Now, one of the first things that you may be drawn to notice, certainly I am, is how far forward this gentleman's head is in relationship to his shoulder girdle and the rest of his body. It's way out there hanging in space. Now that puts a tremendous strain on the rest of the body, trying to compensate for this globe, if you will, hanging out there without proper support. If you look at the after picture, you can see where his head has been brought back over his shoulder girdle and over the rest of his body. Also, in the before picture, I'm sure you will notice that his spine has some very exaggerated curves. In his lumbar spine, he has what often in common language is referred to as a sway back. Actually, one of the things that's actually happened is that some of his lumbar vertebrae have moved forward. And his thoracic spine up here is now compensating for the lumbar spine in just the opposite direction. Now, if we jump over to the after picture, you'll notice how those curves have really softened out and been mitigated quite a lot. Looking at this gentleman's pelvis in the before picture, there is what's called, and it's a significant example of it, it's what's called an anterior tilt of the pelvis, where the pelvis is literally tipped forward. That also allows the abdominal contents of his abdominal cavity to kind of spill out because the pelvis is no longer really supporting everything above it. If we jump over to the after picture, you may notice that there's significantly less of an angle to his pelvis. His pelvis is more horizontal. And that's a goal that we work towards actually through all 10 sessions of the 10 series. Looking more globally and in a general way, the before picture, you may notice that his whole body is tending to lean like this at an angle. If we jump over here to the after picture, his body is much more vertical in general. To sum it up, I think what we can say is that it's much more user-friendly to be in this body than in this body. If you think about your own patterns and your own posture, ask yourself, which body would you prefer to be in?